Happy hump day.
Oh!
Wise guys, how you guys doing?
Well, Tim, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good now that I can hear your echo.
I'm not echoing.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
you're good.
That's coming from Ray's.
Yeah, we're all good.
And then Sniper, how you doing?
I'm good. I had to do some rebooting right before the show. Computer was acting up.
Well, it storms out. I was trying to tell him, Dusty. You know what I mean? We got storms around.
Is it a storm or is it the storm chasers?
No, it's the storm.
It has to do with the eclipse.
As you guys are talking, I'm going to put up the chat. I'm not going to be able to get back with everybody because we got to jump into it, right? We got to get after it. We got some cool tools. I'm going to talk about a little bit of, kind of ways to do some content creation. And, talks amongst yourselves as I scroll through here, right? Go ahead. What were you talking about, FOMO?
I was just checking on how everybody's doing today. It is Wine Wednesdays here at Santisi Brothers. It's sponsored by Barn Love Wine. It's half price wine. This is one of the first Wednesdays. It's half price wine. You can't go wrong with $3.50 for a beautiful.
Oh my goodness!
Glass of wine.
There you go.
That's like 1987 prices.
It is 1987 prices. We're going back. We're going back.
Going way back.
Are you reporting that to the inflation police because the inflation is kind of crazy?
It's after that at 7. You know what I'm saying? Just want to let you guys know I miss you.
You don't want to know what a glass of wine in my town costs. Crazy.
Price $13.50. $13.50.
Yeah, I don't know why you live there.
That's the cheap one. That's the cheap one.
That's the house wine. $13.50.
That's the house wine.
$27 a glass.
They average about $16-18.
Yeah, I need to raise my Connecticut prices. That's what I need to do.
Ariel's got it right there. Let me jump in. He is totally correct. Make sure wait, let me get the map up. Hold on. Ariel, he's always on time. Ariel knows exactly what he's talking about.
I wasn't even thinking, Ariel.
There we go. Got to get it up. Let me get it straight up. Let me get it going. Look at that. That's a lot of connectivity.
I need a full map there, Ray Light. You got to go.
Got to get a full map. There we go. Florida. Let me get it. Wonderful Wednesday. Absolutely. Let me get my phone. I didn't even check in. Ariel, that's crazy, man. I didn't even check in. There we go. All right. Hold on.
Phoenix just exploded. I
just hit the drink up.
Look at that. So definitely, you guys got to go through the Opus AI app, and they got to check in. You got to let's first do RSVP. Let us know. Let us know that you're going to come. Right?
I'm drinking my
check in.
Look
at that.
About Wine Wednesday.
Just hit it, and there it goes. Explosions in Atlanta.
It just blew up again. That's me.
That is beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah,
love it. Thank you, and yes, appreciate it, Ariel. You're on top of it. Smash the like button, right? Subscribe if you're not. Smash it, because we're gonna go through some cool things today, right? I got to get after it. Like I said, we got no time.
I know you want to get after creativity. I want to remind everybody, you got to get in the game to get these power stamps.
Yes.
You have to get in the game to get these power stamps.
You got to get a power stamp.
How?
Power stamps, they come up with these when you're going on X, you're going on Spaces, you're going to go on YouTube, all kinds of these things, right? You got to get it.
Stamp this morning with the geezers.
Yeah.
The geezers in the morning.
Absolutely. It was good. There was a bunch of Spaces. So yes, everybody, you can collect those things right there, right? And it's good to go. So let me jump over there. I got some stuff. Got quick news. I'm reading headlines, man. We gotta move. Okay. So let me motor through this, right? First, this YouTuber declined 7-figure sponsorships after the FTX scandal. And he's a Hall of Famer, man. Brian Jung. He knows what he's talking about. And what I'm gonna scroll down to is just what he's doing now. All he spends his time is because he's trying to find the alpha. Predictions. This is what he spends his time. I'm spending 14 to 16 hours a day on average right now researching coins and connecting with founders, talking with my team. Good idea. Good idea to start networking.
You know who that sounds like?
Huh?
That sounds like the Ray of Light.
Well, I'm just telling you, that's a good idea to be doing that because, listen, we're talking about this ecosystem, right, being a new financial system. Hey, might be a good idea to have some friends in that space that's just spinning up. These are people that are just building right now. You're talking 10, 15 years. They're going to be somebody, right? They're going to be somebody that you probably want to know. You're going to want to reach out to. And there you go. That's all I kind of want to touch on that. He gave up, because of FTX, a lot of that garbage, right? Somebody paying him, bam, you shill my stuff, do this. And he's like, nope, I got this. I know what I'm going to do, right? So there you go, right? I love that. Biden, this is your guy, FOMO. Biden is going to impose, or he wants to impose, 30% tax on electricity for that Bitcoin miners, right? Not a good idea. Not a good idea. So I would encourage you to talk to your senators and congressmen and congresswomen, right? Refuse this. This is in his budget proposal for 2025. Ridiculous. Why would we chase these miners off and do that? We wouldn't want to do that. That's stupid, right? Protocol Village. Nomic unveils Bitcoin liquid. Remember, I had to bring this up. We just talking about liquid staking, right? Liquid staking. STBTC. Using his Babylon technology, right?
Babylon technology.
That's right.
Babylon. That sounds serious.
That sounds serious. Sounds like they're building something to take something down. That's right.
Babylon. Like, whoa.
Yeah. Either or liquid staking tokens,
We
right?
just talked about that,
We're
right?
just talking about. Got to talk about it, right?
Right.
There's reasons why we talk about these stuff, right? It's important. And then here we got. It's too much alpha. It's happening almost every day, right? Hong Kong said they're likely to approve spot Bitcoin ETFs next week.
They move fast.
There you go.
They move fast. That's
They
right.
do actually. Was it like a week ago they just announced it?
Hey, they know how to make money, right? They know how to make money. They know how to make microchips. They know how to make all kinds of things.
They also
But-
know how to not waste time.
They don't. They can build bridges like that. You know the bridge that fell. They could build in like 2 weeks. They're done. Building bridges. Anyways, their regulators have sped up. They sped up their approval process. There you go.
Faster than normal.
Maybe we should look, and that's one thing that we should look to China, maybe to emulate. There you go. And then all this, like I said, too much alpha, right? Too much good news going on.
You talk about the one and only.
Grayscale says Bitcoin ETF outflows are reaching equilibrium. Right.
Yeah.
Equilibrium.
That's a big one.
Equilibrium. Yeah, just balance. They're going to not sell so much. There we go. Right. Let's just say that. But yes, daily outflows have fallen significantly, hitting 600 million in March. But again, he's saying they're balancing out. They created that new fund. Hopefully that kind of sucks up some of that stuff too. But it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. So much coming in. Kind of crazy. But without any further ado, this is what we were talking about, right? Tools, things to do, content creation. I think a lot of y'all heard of this, but it's called Pika Labs. Pika Labs, okay? Now, they have a Discord. They have a Discord channel where it is free, okay? I can drop the link in the comments or in the description. If we hear, and get you guys commenting, hey, man, I want to know how to get that Pika Labs and do that in Discord and stuff like that. So, throw in the comments, hey, I want that Pika Labs link for the Discord.
I want it, Ray. I want it myself.
It is, right? 100%, right? But the reason I want to do this is because you can make little short films, right? If you haven't looked and explored this. Now, this one, a little scary, the monster. So you could cut in the middle, but we can also edit. You can edit it. But let me bring it up, right? And then you would stop it right around. Well, no, that's not that one. That's just the portal, okay? Because this one has a sound, and I can't do sound effects, everybody, because it makes echoes, right? Because I do have it in there. But this is it, right? Now he comes up, and the monster jumps up from the cliff, right? We would stop it there, because that's a scary monster now. That's a scary. But he right here, stop it, right? And it could be the big guy. Well, that guy, a little too much, right? You could actually just all of a sudden substitute your monster and then have them come through portals. But again, all I'm saying is this is all I prompted, right? I prompted friendly monster from another dimension appearing in Antarctica, opening a portal to help humanity. Again, you just explain to this, this kind of AI video creation software called Pika Labs what you're wanting. And again, when you don't know how to do this stuff, and like I said, there's this browser tool or the Discord one, and it's free. There's small differences, but you'll need to learn how to prompt. And again, that's what we're going to go into. I want to show you all I did, because I've used Pika Labs. I'm used to it, but I wanted to get better prompting because you don't know exactly how to say, right? What you want, very detailed. And if you give it details, it will give you back really, really impressive stuff. So all I did is Pika Pika Art prompt generator, right? And this very first one, if you've never heard of Flow GPT, is pretty impressive, man. So it's a tool to use the tool, and I want to show you it, right? I want to show you it. And like I said, this is the main, the main site. Let me go over it and let me put Flow GPT just to see what it looks like. So we got the same place here. I'm just going and making sure what it looks like. Right? Okay. So I would this is the main page, right? I'll go back to the other one just to say, see explore characters, right? It's telling you these are all, and you got to watch. There's some crazy stuff in here too, everybody. You create. But I'll drop a link in there so like this create. Because what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to put a prompt, very detailed into this thing. And let me show you. Let me pull up one of my texts. So this is what I did because I'm reading what this is doing. Because down here, like it says, look, this is how you get started. You put my concept is semicolons and the concept is in parentheses. That's it, everybody. Okay. So I'm going to pop that and paste it in here. And that's what I'm showing. Let me put this up here. This is my prompt and I just hit enter. Okay. And this is another, and it's giving me all the prompts for Pika Labs, right? To make a little short video. It's kind of crazy. Very cool. So down here, this is prompt 1. And look, if you did this part right over here, that's if you're using the one in Discord, because you need that code to bring up the prompt so you can do it in Discord. I know I'm getting a little bit in the weeds, but if you're using Discord, you need to use that just like you would in Midjourney, right? Where you would put /image. That's what you do in Midjourney. So you can put the prompt in there. Okay. But I'm using the browser and I can just do this, right? And I'm going to go into, like I said, some of these things, what it means, right? So let me go over here, back to Pika Labs, and I'm going to describe the story right there. Paste. Okay. And I'm just going to hit it. We'll come back to it, right? It's doing it. It's doing its thing. But I'm just wanting to explain what some of this stuff is so you know why, how, and how do you adjust it. You can do even things like everybody, you can pan the camera, right? You can make it from counterclockwise to clockwise. You just need to know how to give it the commands, right? Once you learn how to give it the commands, you are going to be a pro at using this, right? With the video animation. And listen, they're 4 seconds, but you can extend them if you use the paid. There's a paid program. But if you don't, man, anything you can clip together 4 seconds, everybody. Right? There's a lot of free editing tools where you can do this, right? So again, I'm gonna scroll in. Maybe it's too small to see, right? But animate. You say this right with the commands /animate, and you could put anything in these things. Image of a sunset, a serene beach at a sunset, the moon rising over a mountain range, right? You put whatever you want. Animate the moon rising over a mountain. You can say that and it will do that. That's a great prompt. So that's what I'm saying. Remember, these are the ones for commands. Okay. Create. You would create create a bustling city street at night. And this AR 16:9 aspect ratio, right? What do they talk about with the more of a portrait, right? And the size, those are more for a YouTube video, YouTube thumbnail, maybe even things like a Twitter post. But then you can do 1-to-1, right? Those are aspect ratios. And again, so you understand what these things are saying. Encrypt image of a forest, secret message hidden in nature. That is cool, right? So you could put maybe 38, right? Like since we talk about this sometime, right? Put 38, encrypt image, and you put image of the number 38, and it will encrypt it into a picture of a forest, let's say, right? Or snowbanked mountains, right? On the side of a mountain. It will encrypt that image or what that number you're saying in there. Very cool. So, and I'm going to show you another thing that does it automatically too. You can do it easy. Pika Labs parameters, right? This is again getting a little bit deep, right? Fast-paced sports highlight, FPS per second. I don't know what it is.
Frames per second.
Thank you. Frames per second, right? 24. The higher you get it up, the speedier, like fast forward it goes, right? So just
the smoother the image is.
Correct. But I'm saying you could bump it up so it looks like it's in fast forward, right? Yeah.
No, that's not how you do slow motion. That's frames per second. So when you want higher resolution or stuff like that, so 30 frames per second is you're going to get a new picture every other second.
Gotcha.
If you do 60, then it's going to be every second,
looking,
and then it just looks like video, right? And if you're
Not
only
glitchy,
doing
right.
24, you're getting this little stop motion kind of jitter to it.
Right. Awesome.
To slow it down, what you have to do is you go 120 seconds, and then you'll do less movement at one time, and that way you have more frames going slower.
Right.
So it's tricky.
100%. Yeah.
But yeah.
Motion dictates the level of movement in the video. Again, it's showing you, right, what these are. And listen, everybody, I did this just from a Google search. Pika art prompt generator. That's it. And you'll find all these things. You have to be able to use Google, right? Google is an amazing tool. Negative prompts, create a tranquil forest scene. Negative, don't put buildings or cars. It's putting and telling you, like, because sometimes the AI messes up, right? How we even make fun of the 7 and 8 fingers, right? You can even put that, no extra extremities and no fingers, no extra. You can put that kind of stuff, right? 5 fingers, 5 toes, right? You can put that stuff. Again, aspect ratio, we touched on that already, right? Here, camera movements, okay? The pan, and you can tell it to, again, panoramic view of a mountain range, camera, pan right. But you see this dash, you always give it a space and then this dash, right? And then it's right there, you put camera. From there, it's a space, pan right, and there you go, right? That is the command. And it will do that. It will pan right. You're telling it exactly what you want. So you can put all of these together, aspect ratio, pan right, frames per second. You can put all of these at the end of your prompt, and it'll be very precise, very accurate, right? But again, that's the point. You have to start using it, playing around with it. Some of these things you can just let it freewheel, right? Let it do a freewheel itself. Rotate cameras. And this one, it's simple. Dash camera, rotate CW clockwise, right? CCW would be counterclockwise. Okay. So again, just putting you these type of things in there so you understand. There it is, CCW. And again, that was just like I said, just touching on some of the prompts that you can add to the end, just with the cameras and what you want the camera to do. You can do angles. You can get very detailed into this. Okay. This is another one. Very cool. Okay. Have you ever used this, Dusty? You ever heard of this one?
I have not. Nope.
Okay. Illusion Diffusion. Okay. And let me get a prompt, like, because I got these. I just wanted to, have these out. Copy. All right. And I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna upload, not this one. I'm gonna upload the black silhouette monster. Okay. And I'm gonna put, let's just say it looks like checkerboards. Okay. Checkerboards. Oh no. 2 different things. Okay. So the checkerboards is what you would use as the actual illusion. All right. If I wanted to use the monster, it's a whole different illusion. It won't be checkerboard. So let me do this first. I'm going to do this, right? The swirl, like a portal. And I'm going to pop that prompt in there. Paste. Okay. Mountain landscape with a mighty waterfall flowing from the peak down to a river in the valley. Okay. And I'm just going to hit it. And it's doing it. It's thinking. It's doing its thing. After that, I want to do another monster, and then we got to wrap it up because we're almost done. Okay. But look what I'm saying. Do you see how it's kind of cool? It still looks like a landscape, but you have all of that swirl in there, right? So now even imagine putting a portal back here, right? So just saying, really, really cool stuff. And listen, it doesn't have to be, real world. You can put animated image. You could put a Pixar type image, right? So it knows to make it more cartoonish. So just saying, that is a real type landscape, but very cool, right? I mean, it still looks like a normal kind of mountainscape, but you can definitely see that swirl in there. Again,
very cool.
Yeah, you can do kind of some cool stuff in there. So let me put an image in there. All right, and let's do this. And let's I don't know. Let's try it with the mountains. Let's say a cartoon animation. I don't know. Let's see. But you can do I was doing stuff with the monster logo, all kinds of things, right? It just makes it fun, right? And let me see. I don't know. I don't see it very much. And now look, when you don't, everybody, you see this illusion strength? I can pop it up to, let's just say 1.5. Okay. And it'll make it show up more, prominently. Yeah. And there you go. You got a share button. Okay. Let me try it again and run it. And again, all you do is play with it, everybody. I can tell you this is free, right? This is a free tool. And you can make, and it's not. Let me take the cartoonish stuff off. Do you see it at all? I'm looking back. I don't see it. Let me take the cartoonish stuff.
I don't see it at all.
Yeah. And then let me bump it up to 2.38. There we go. Run. But play with it. That's all you do, right? I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot here. We're trying to, like I said, motor through so we can get some stuff. But yes, I don't see it either, right? It's something that you kind of, like I said, you got to mess with. I did see one time when I was doing the M2 was showing up in the galaxy. I did a space scene, a lot of cool things like that. But again, play with it. Play with it and take a look and see what you can do with it, right? Another last thing, wrapping it up. This is a very cool site, especially if you start learning how to prompt. If you get good at this, I want to show you one button. You can sell your prompts, everybody. You can sell what you're learning. This is a marketplace called Prompt Base. You can do a lot of cool things here. You can create little prompt apps. So just like I said, wrapping this up, this is a marketplace for everything and anything AI. How do you prompt? How do you bundle things? How do you do kind of image things? Here's the difference. DALL-E, GPT, Leonardo, Llama, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion. They're all kinds of things that you can do here. And people are selling them, right? People are selling them. And I mean, even too, like if you like a certain design, right? Maybe you like this, right? You can go in there and, you can find, and they'll give you all the prompts to make that type of design. You can do the same thing. If you come up with your own type of style that you think is going to make you some money, you can sell it on here, right? That's all you do. Tell us about the prompt, select prompt type, you're telling it, name, description, and you put the price. There you go, everybody. Easy. You'll upload the information and there you go. Now you're making money, kind of like residuals, just sitting there, right? Whenever somebody buys it, somebody buys it. But again, the main thing is the marketplace. There's a lot of stuff that you can go through and see how to make yourself a better AI user. And that's important because it's going to be like that, right? It's going that way.
We went from selling art to selling art tools.
That's right. It's true. I mean, that's the deal. And I guess, FOMO had left, so it's all good. And we are 8:25. Going to wrap it up. This is a quick show tonight. We will be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys being on. And like listen, everybody, start, like I said, exploring, using some of these tools. Next Wednesday, we're going to do a much more in-depth, and we'll play around and have the community and chat, put some things in there and we'll build something. It's just, we had a short one tonight, and I appreciate everybody. Yes?
Sounds good.
Oh, right on, man. Right on. So we will wrap it up. Thank you. And, I'll see you guys on this amazing next Thursday.
24 hours.
If
24 hours.
If you're creating stuff, make sure you're tweeting it out. I want to see it. I want to see
That's
some
right.
creations.
That's it. Share it.
100%. Got to share it, right? Everybody, I appreciate y'all, and I will see you mañana, right? Have a good one.
Good night.
Don't you know?